أعزائي المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة من برنامجكم الوطني رواد الأعمال. كما عودناكم في كل حلقة أن نستضيف نخبة من رجال الأعمال المتميزة. اخترنا لكم اليوم مستر ألطف فاروقي, the owner of Green Passive Construction. Mr. Altaf, we would like to welcome you first in our show. It's really an honor to meet you here today in Dubai.
My pleasure.
I would like you to tell us more about yourself, about Green Passive. What was the idea behind opening such a business? Tell us more about yourself.
Okay. Myself, I'm Altaf, as you introduced me as Altaf Farooqi. I came in UAE August 1995 as an engineer with 5 years of experience. And then I have done a big project after my graduation. That was a hydropower plant with a Swedish company. So after that, I came over to UAE and got a job here in a construction company. I built 2 buildings, like one G+12 building in Sharjah and one shopping center with Alain General Contracting.
MashaAllah. So tell us more about the services that you provide here in Green Passive.
Now the Green Passive is started in 2016 after I was working in a company called Matito for 18 years, and I thought of starting something my own to utilize my experience in the local market with the multi-functions. Is I was civil engineer, and then I have worked in the company of like water treatment for 18 years. That company was not only UAE based, it was a international company for full Gulf region. I have been to Russia, so many states of Russia. We have executed projects in Australia. We have executed projects in Asian subcontinent, Pakistan and India. And then we had local very good market, plus Egypt was one of our office. So after finishing my thing, I thought of starting my own business. I had my local friend from Zaroni family. So he said, yes, we can start. So then I took off from the company I was working for 18 years. It was very nice to have that company. I have given my youth to the company and the country.
Of course.
Okay, for the progress. When all this development has started from MR, Marina till up to now,
Yes.
and Palm Jumeirah, all the projects were executed with me on the water treatments.
MashaAllah.
Under my
So with all this competition that we have here in the UAE, in Dubai in particular, there are a lot of competitors that are doing the same thing, let's say. You need to have something special and different than other competitors. What makes you special and different in Green Passive than other competitors?
Green Passive, let me introduce a little bit that what was the vision behind the Green Passive to start and how the competition came. My main aim was to start a new technology, a green technology for construction. I have worked immediately after my graduation was the low-cost houses and the greenhouses, which we did for that project which I mentioned in the beginning in Kashmir, India. We made some houses which are energy saving. Like if you have cold region or hot region, you can make the houses where you will need less energy to construct the building, and very fast construction, and you can have like electricity. Instead of using the electricity like normal electricity in our buildings or villas. So when you have that type of construction, your energy consumption is very low.
Yes.
And which helps the country to save the energy. Now we are talking about green energy and renewable energy in the market. So I was thinking that we should go with this technology in UAE and even out of UAE to start a new change of life and new uh, dimensions of construction. We had some, the gentleman from Germany came over. We had some discussion. We went to university, we went to Society of Engineers, tried to introduce that. But it did not still clicked up. But still, the vision is that we should contribute, especially my experience, to contribute in that field so that we can come up with this technology.
Welcome, Mr. Mu'min, the son of Mr. Altaf. It's very nice to have you here. We would like to have your point of view for a couple of questions. First of all, how do you feel as a son-father working environment here in this company, from your point of view?
Thank you for the introduction. So, as you said, my name is Mu'min. I've been working with my father for around a year now. And the whole father-son dynamic that we have here at Green Passive Construction, I'm an assistant manager. I get to directly learn from my father and take from his experience. I straight graduated from university. I was a fresh graduate. I didn't really have any industry experience and I didn't know where to learn it from. And it's very important when you graduate to have a mentor from who you can take lessons from, whose experience you can take, and someone that you can shadow and stand behind and then listen to and adapt based on what they say, take in what they say and note down the points and then basically act on them. And for me, having that type of mentor is very important because it helped me grow in many different directions. It helped me get adjusted to an industry in which I had no experience in, and I got to see and experience many things that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do that. And it's only because I was part of this whole family business. So for me, it's been a very positive experience in that way.
Perfect. Many engineers wish to have an opportunity to work with their fathers or their, like as you said, mentors. Another question, Mr. Mu'min, do you think like having two different generations in the company, like how big value have you been added to the company? What do you think you will be added in the future years?
Okay, so the whole vision of Green Passive Construction was to create a company where we want it to be sustainable. We want it to stay with the whole metric and we want it to continue to grow and expand as the world is continuing to grow and expand. UAE, among many countries, has adopted this whole idea of implementing the green technology, and they want to switch the way they use their energy into a much cleaner way of utilizing energy and basically generating power. And Green Passive Construction wants to be in that same story, and we want to also create a company and create a brand or a name with which we have established that we can help propel the UAE as well as its governmental policies and goals by participating in creating structures or creating projects that utilize less energy, utilize cleaner energy, help reduce carbon emissions, help reduce other harmful emissions. And to do that, it's very important to have that generation gap, as you said, because we have the older conventional way of looking at things and then we have the newer, more basically new established way of looking at, well, that established perspective of looking at things and how we want to proceed with the business. And that's been very helpful for me and for this company as well.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Mu'min. Is there any points you would like to add?
The last thing I would like to say is Green Passive Construction has this aim to basically create a change, and we want to be able to be part of the whole UAE story. And any investors or any important people that are that may be watching this need to know that Green Passive Construction aims to be part of this whole new energy story. and we want to be able to create structures, create projects, be participating in power plants or whatever it is, wastewater treatment, where less energy is being used, and we have the capability to execute that to a very precise type of tailored solution. And those are my last words. Thank you for, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mu'min. It's been a pleasure to have a son and a father in the same interview. It's been an honor for us. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
So, what's your goal and what's your plan? Also, we are talking here about your personal goal, of course, and also Green Passive plan that you have set, of course, for Green Passive.
Green Passive, what we did from last 6 years, we have, as I said, that my major time of my work was in water treatments. I started with the company, the vision to have the green energy. So we did the water treatment projects, construction of water treatment projects, especially 2 projects we have done for Kalba, government of Sharjah, and 1 project in Sharjah for airport, Sharjah International Airport. And then in addition to that, we have done the buildings in Sharjah, and this building where our office is located was done under my PMC. Okay, so our vision is to grow and introduce the clean energy what we were looking for. Okay, like the technology which I mentioned, which has very good potential not only in this market but around the Gulf and the subcontinent, Asian subcontinent. Because now the problem of energy is everywhere. Okay, water, energy, electricity, to reduce the emissions. Okay, we have to have some other solutions to utilize less energy for the inhabitants, because every day the populations are increasing in the region and world. So we need to have some technologies to make them more better and safe and clean and environmental friendly. So that was the vision for the technology, which is German technology called Isomax.
Of course, we hope all the best for you and for Green Passive as well. Before we end our interview, I would like to thank you for being with us and tell us how can we reach and contact Green Passive.
Green Passive can be reached. Our office is located here. We are establishing the website. It is there, but yeah, through websites people can come to us. We would like investors to come because we like this our Isomax technology to be implemented here, which will give a good benefit to the locals and the government of UAE for the saving energy.
Of course, my dear viewers, all the contacting numbers and the details will be shown down the screen. Thank you again, Mr. Altaf.
Once more, I would like to thanks to the sheikhs of this, the rulers of UAE, especially I have seen the founding father of UAE, Sheikh Zayed. May Allah have peace with him, and other visionary leaders like Sheikh Rashid bin Maktoum and Sheikh Khalifa, and now we have new president, mashallah, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, and Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid is mashallah excellent,
of course,
which have great vision for the country. We have grown up in this place, I, my kids, my family, and everybody. So it's a nice place to come, to work, to invest, peaceful life in the world, peaceful place, connected all over the world from Europe to Asian subcontinent, and you can come, people can come, invest, live like we have 140 country inhabitants living in this country peacefully, lovely, and security of this place is excellent, mashallah. We are happy. There are no crimes, zero crimes, and the police and the authorities are so nice to be with people, with the inhabitants or the visitors or the investors. So everything is like excellent, mashallah.
Thank you for these beautiful words. It's really, it was really an honor to meet you here today. إلى هنا أعزائي المشاهدين ننهي حلقتنا الأسبوعية مع ضيفنا المميز. تابعونا كل جمعة وسبت على قناتكم ABC الخليجية. دمتم بخير وفي أمان الله.